Hey, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining this video. Want to also tell everybody who's watching live, y'all know how we do it. Give me a hashtag live. Tell me where you're from. If you're watching on the replay, give me a hashtag replay and tell me where you are from. First of all, I want to introduce myself for those that don't know. My name is Troy. I own a company called Troy Holt Consulting. It's located here in Pensacola, Florida. I'm the CEO. The CEO stands for Chief Encouragement Officer. My title is my personality, and I am a certified financial educator. I'm on a mission to eliminate financial illiteracy. Now, also, I want to let you know I'm licensed in 18 states, been in this industry about 22 years. Now, so much for that. Again, if you're watching live, give me a hashtag live. And if you're watching on the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Now, tonight I want to talk about 5 benefits of a permanent life insurance policy. 5 benefits of a permanent life insurance policy. Now, before I talk about the benefits of a permanent life insurance policy, I want to cover the difference between a permanent life insurance policy and a term life insurance policy. So real quickly, I'm going to cover that. And tonight, as you can see, you have a permanent life insurance policy and you have a term. So a permanent life insurance policy is like owning a home, and a term life is like renting. So permanent is like owning, term is like renting. Permanent life insurance builds equity or build cash. Now, not all of them does, but most of them don't. Now, remember, permanent can be either whole life or index universal life or universal life. So they are not created equal. So just want to let you know that. A term policy does not build equity or cash. A permanent life insurance policy is permanent or your whole life, as long as you pay the premiums. Term means temporary or a period. It has an extension, expiration period on a term policy. Permanent tends to be more costly, and term tend to be less costly. So those are the two difference between those. Try to make it simple so you can understand the concept. Remember, permanent is like owning, term is like renting. One builds cash. The term does not build cash or equity. The permanent means your whole permanent life or whole life. Term means temporary or time period. Permanent is more costly, and then term is less costly. Now, first of all, we want to deal with these 5 benefits. Again, if you're watching on the replay, give me a hashtag replay. Tell me where you're from. If you're watching on the live, give me a hashtag live and hashtag replay and tell me where you're from. Now, 5 benefits of a permanent life insurance policy. This is what I really want to deal with. So there's 5 benefits. Number 1, the first benefit, there's zero market risk to a permanent life insurance policy. Now, remember, all permanent policies are not created equal. There's difference in those. But one that I like is the Index Universal Life, or better known as an IUL. It has zero market risk. And also your whole life, they have zero market risk. What does that mean? It means the cash that's built up is not subject to losing or having downturns in the market. So we see the stock market goes up and down. With this type of policy, you will not have the issue with the market risk. Now, I also want to give a shout out to those who are also listening and watching on YouTube. I got this streaming to YouTube, so I want to give a shout out to those that are on YouTube. Now, zero market risk. So that's huge because we see the market is taking a beating, it's taking hits, and many times people don't understand they're losing money because the investing in the stock market. I'm not against investing in the stock market. I'm just saying is the benefits of investing in a permanent life insurance policy will have zero market risk. Now, the second one, long-term care. Now, this particular one benefit is not all policies does not have this option. There are some policies that have this option, which give you a long-term care. It's a rider. A rider is an addition to a policy. In addition to that policy, allows you to pay a little bit more, but you get the benefit of long-term care. We know long-term care is expensive. The average stay of a person have long-term care could be 3 to 4 years, and that a price tag could be between $250 and to $300,000, the average for a 4-year stay. So it's very important that you understand this. This long-term care. You can buy a long-term care policy. However, standalone gonna cost you more money, and also stricter underwriting for the long-term care. But with a permanent life insurance policy, number 2 is a long-term care rider option. Now, number 3 is tax-free growth. So while the cash is growing and building up in the policy, the cash is growing tax-free. In other words, you don't have to pay any taxes. You don't pay any capital gains taxes. You don't pay any sales tax. And taxes is one of those things that can really eat up a wealth when you're trying to build wealth. So with a permanent life insurance policy, your growth is tax free. So you don't pay any taxes on it, which is huge when it's coming to building wealth, because taxes is one that can eat up wealth. Now, let me go to the next one. Tax-free income. Okay, now, if you have a standard life insurance, retirement plan, like a traditional RA or 401k, or even a SEP plan, it grows tax deferred, where the taxes are delayed, but when you start making withdrawals, you got to pay taxes on it. Well, with a permanent life insurance policy, when you start taking distributions, the distributions are tax-free. Now, it's got to be structured properly in order to do this, but the distributions of the income is tax-free. Again, we know taxes are huge. We want to try to minimize the taxes. And if you don't understand this or don't believe this, you can look up the IRS code 7702, and it will tell you about the tax benefits of permanent life insurance policy. Now, the last one is tax-free legacy. This is the 5th benefit of a permanent life insurance policy. I don't know if you are aware, but life insurance, it goes to the beneficiary, transferred to the beneficiaries tax-free. A person does not have to pay taxes. The beneficiaries do not have to pay taxes on the death benefit, but you can leave a tax-free legacy with your child or whoever you name as your beneficiary by a permanent life insurance policy. Now, also with a term policy, you can also you can have a tax-free legacy. It transfer to the beneficiaries tax-free. So I wanted just to cover these 5 benefits of a permanent life insurance policy. If you got questions, feel free to reach out to me, connect with me. Do me a favor, share this video, send it to somebody's inbox, email it to somebody, because I want people to know the benefits of a permanent life insurance policy and also the difference between a term and a permanent. Again, thank you for watching this video. Shout out to everybody. Happy New Year. I hope you have a great evening.